Jeremy of Tara's Keto Kitchen, and today we're here to review the brand new Real Goods Food cauliflower pizza crusts. So these are just crusts. So they come 2 for a pack, and they look like this on the inside.
And we have not had these yet. We
haven't tried them
literally
yet.
just broke them out of their cage, and we have got one that has just come out of the oven. We'll bring that on camera here in a second. But first we wanted to talk about the packaging and the nutrition and everything about this crust that you're interested in before we show you what a finished product looks like.
So first of all, we love that it comes with 2 pizza crusts. Very economical that way. And these ingredients are super clean. So they've made some changes, so these aren't the same exact crusts that are in their like topped pizzas. So the ingredients are cauliflower, almond flour, egg, mozzarella cheese, some more egg, Parmesan cheese, coconut flour, salt, and xanthan gum. So super clean ingredients. So a third of a pizza has 200 this is just the crust, remember. Third of a pizza has 200 calories, 15 total grams of fat, 7 grams of carbs. 4 of those are dietary fiber.
Which means that we're left over with just 3 net carbs. And only 1 of those is a sugar, which is really good for a product like this.
Yep, and then 11 grams of protein.
Yeah, so if I get really hungry on a weekend when she's not here, I can eat an entire one of these and only have 9 grams of grams of net carbs, which is really good for an entire pizza.
Yeah, and of course you're gonna load it up with meats and...
Yeah, meats and cheeses.
Yeah.
I'm a meatosaurus.
Yeah. So to cook these, you preheat to 400 degrees. So we used a convection oven, so we did 375 to adjust it down. And then you remove the crust from a box. And if you do have a pan that's perforated on the bottom, to get a nice crispy crust, you want to use that kind of a pan. And then cook 12 to 16 minutes. So in our oven, it just took 12 minutes. Of course, ovens vary.
And we use our June oven for these types of videos, and it's smaller, so it cooks quite a bit faster. So think about the size of your oven, the specific like heating characteristics of your oven when you're cooking a product like this, because 12 to 16 minutes is quite the variance in time.
Yeah, so just keep your eye on it. Definitely not a set and forget the first few times you cook it in your oven. It says that right on the box. Look at that. Yeah. So far so good, so let's taste it and see what we think. Go with our finished pizza.
And I'm over there sneaking crispy bites, so.
Of course. It looks amazing. So what we did here is we created this taco type pizza. So we used an organic version of the Rotel tomatoes, and we used that for our pizza sauce. We just put that on the bottom, and then we cooked up some hamburger with a little salt and put that on, and then we topped it with some whole milk mozzarella. And I left the bag out. We like this whole milk mozzarella from Sam's Club. It comes in 5-pound bags, but this stuff is so good and creamy and just cooks up so beautifully.
Yeah, and Sam's Club is only one of the few places that we've been able to find whole milk mozzarella, whereas like at a Costco, we've only been able to find skim milk mozzarella. So we love this whole milk mozzarella for pizzas.
All right, I'm gonna let you try it.
Okay.
It looks hot. That's why I let him try it first.
And so you can already see I mean, I've got it loaded up with toppings pretty good, and
Yeah,
I'm only holding onto the edge here, and it's holding up pretty well as far as a very thin crust. A lot of cauliflower crusts are just going to really buckle under the weight and not hold up at all. So I'm pretty impressed with that. That's a winner. That is really good. And again, like this crust is, for as thin as it is holding up really well. I was a little bit worried when we put the tomatoes on because they were pretty watery, and I thought it might soak through into the crust and
Make it soggy.
Yeah, make a soggy crust, but it really hasn't at all.
So I have all kinds of ideas for this. I love the crusts that don't come topped because you can, I mean, the sky is the limit as far as toppings you can put on them. So I'm thinking maybe some MCT oil or olive oil, and then mix in some different Italian herbs and some salt, and use that as a base. And then take some mushrooms and maybe some sliced zucchini and kind of make a veggie pizza that's like like a Tuscan herbed veggie pizza.
That would be really good.
Yeah, and of course you're thinking about all the meats. So you're thinking like pepperoni, salami, sausage.
Yeah.
Some bacon.
Just good old, like, ground pork.
Yeah, or you could do a bacon cheeseburger pizza if you did very similar to what we did. You could use tomatoes. If you're a tomato person, you could use tomato chunks. Or you could even use a ranch dressing as the base. And then do hamburger and bacon. And then you'd have like a bacon cheeseburger pizza.
Yeah, that would be good.
So I love these crusts. They're very versatile. They're easy to use. Other crusts I've used that are like plant-based crust, you had to partially bake them, take them out of the oven, then top them, then put them back in the oven, and they still never got crispy. So this is definitely my new favorite pizza crust from the freezer.
Yeah, that's a really nice thing about this is it's a single cooking cycle. It's not multiple steps. It's take it out of the freezer, put your toppings on, and throw it in the oven for 12 to 16 minutes. It doesn't get much easier than that.
So you can have pizza, really keto-friendly pizza, done faster than you would be able to call and get it delivered.
Right. And what are you going to get delivered? I don't know of a lot of places you can get a keto pizza delivered.
I'm saying when you have that pizza craving, I'm saying why go off keto with a crust this good?
Right.
It's convenient. I mean, really 20 minutes. Pop it out of the freezer, top it in the oven, take it out, and you're ready to eat.
Yeah.
So, 2 thumbs up from us.
Yes, very good. I'll give a thumbs up too.
Thanks. All right, thanks for joining us for this Real Good Foods pizza review. We'll see you soon.
Bye.